getting take my hand. I understand. I can hold. There is no plan, and it's getting colder. Oh, my brother, see my sister. There are no others. There is no difference. I could be you. You could be me. We struggle onwards. There's too much fear. There's too much hardness. There's too much fear. It's never fun. Stop hate. We are one. Hold me, sister, hold me. Hold me, father, hold me. Hold me, mother, hold me. Hold me, sister, hold me. Hold me, brother, hold me. Hold me, father, hold me. Hold me, mother, hold me. Hold me, sister, hold me. Hold me, brother, hold me. Hold me, father, hold me. Hold me, mother, hold me. Hold me, sister, hold me. Hold me, brother, hold me. Hold me, father, hold me. Hold me, mother, carry me. I'll carry you. Could be stronger. We could be true. Make me wise. Make me breathe. Make me feel you. Make me.
Wow. Venus demars. So Venus, are you always this cool, Venus? You're like the coolest thing.
Oh, haha. No, I'm terrible. I'm not cool at all, especially like in the bathroom in the morning or going to get coffee.
Really, I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all. Where are you from?
Minneapolis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like, so Prince and Hazleton.
Right.
That's what I always think of as
yes,
Minneapolis.
those are the two big things. Sorry.
pretty nice. So are you just visiting New York right now?
I am actually. I'm here. Well, my band is All the Pretty Horses. We used to tour out here a whole bunch in the late. And while I was doing all of that, we got invited to do an installation at the Carlton Arms on 25th and 3rd, one of the rooms. It's an art hotel. And in 2002, and the room got to be popular. And so now it's in disrepair a little bit, so they asked us to come back, restore it.
Congratulations!
So I've got those 2 weeks, and then while I'm out here doing that, I talked to Jane and Peter, and
you get to play.
And we're going to do this thing for the new album that I put out. So.
And what's that titled?
The album is called Flesh and Wire.
Flesh
and Wire.
Wire?
Flesh and Wire.
Wire. So you say wire in Minneapolis?
Like wire.
Yeah, but so I never knew that. I love accents. I love that. So now I know in Minneapolis you say wire for wire. You know, we say wire. You know, I mean, come on. We're in the city of extending syllables. Wire.
And that song that I just did is the single, which is
Mommy, Daddy, everybody's in that one.
So that one is called Take My Shoulder, and that's the one that I toured with Laura Jane Grace last summer against me, and she guessed harmony for me on that.
It's a gorgeous guitar. What kind of guitar is that?
It is, what is it? Ibanez, never look at my guitar.
Wow, yeah, it's really pretty.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's exciting. And what's your beauty sit-ups do you do a day? Come on. I want to know. You and Brittany.
I think I have vampire blood in me somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's dark enough, right?
Scandinavian vampire blood. Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I go on stage.
Well, thanks so much for being here.
Right, yeah. Exactly.
How was that?
Genetics and good doctors, I guess. I know, but I'm so scared of that. What's your take on surgeries?
Surgeries. Well, I had my nose done.
Okay. So, you had a good one.
Yes.
That's
nice.
I
don't have a problem with that.
That's good.
As long as
do you know that nose jobs used to be the most popular surgery? But it's booties.
Oh,
that is,
I heard about that.
I've heard that recently. That
booty implants.
It's the biggest surgery right now. God, who would ever think, right?
So that's the only surgery I've had. I'm trans, so when I was like a young punker, I was jumping around at 7th Street Entry, which is a small bar next to First Avenue, which Prince did Purple Rain.
Oh.
So I was playing there, and I jumped up really high, because that's what you do when you're a young punker and you're playing.
Right.
And I came down on a microphone on my nose, and I shattered it up here.
Shattered.
And so it got really big. First, when I started untangling being trans, that was like the worst thing in the world. Was having this big mess. So it was.
So you
something I
fixed
had to
it.
deal with.
Good for you. So since you brought it up and you're trans, it's come a long way in the last in the last 5 years.
Yes.
I mean, Hedwig was. It's like really changing.
Oh no, it's crazy. I came out 20 years ago.
And it was very, very quiet.
Yeah. There was. We were like one of the. I felt like the only.
Right.
My band is old. We've been some years.
Okay.
And so I was coming out here because you guys all get the drag culture and all that, and I knew that everybody could deal with me. Really tough.
Yeah.
And it was, we had death threats.
Right.
All kinds of stuff. And when this is the way I look today.
Well,
but when I'm
anyone would be jealous of you, darling. Yes.
When I perform. I didn't want to be shy, and because I didn't change my voice as a trans person. I didn't want people to think I was just putting on a shtick.
Yeah.
So I have breasts. So they're not implants. They're real.
Okay.
And so what I wanted to do is make that clear. And so what I normally wear is like a corset and pasties and fishnets and stilettos.
In blood?
Yes, exactly.
You again, this thing.
A lot of Scandinavians were wearing that way back when.
That's fair. All right. Yeah, come on.
But that would make people understand it was 24/7.
Yeah.
But back then it was really dangerous.
Of course.
It was really hard to do.
So
it.
do you feel that the world has improved?
Wow, it's crazy. Yes, absolutely. I didn't think I would ever see this happen. I would live to see this happen.
See, I'm going to have to say it now. My daughter just graduated Monday from Oberlin.
Yeah.
Oberlin is the school that it has the most people that come in as one gender and leave another.
Yeah.
It's very common at that school to be trans, and they celebrate it, and really, it's a safe place. But Michelle Obama was the speaker at the graduation, and she pointed out, because it's so bad right now, and all these things that are going on, she said, you don't see change happening. But when my husband took office, and we have his signature right here today, through another source from the White House, she said when he took office, there was only one state that had same-sex marriage. She said today there's about 37.
Yeah.
So she's like, you don't notice how change is happening, but it does. Even though it looks like we're going backwards, we're not at all. And this stuff is just rocking the boat so we can go forward.
I'm thrilled. When I was touring with Laura, because she just came out a few years ago. Tour. And it was just, she had a hard time when she came. Her band left.
Wow.
I mean, it was even that was controversial.
But they just didn't know?
They didn't know, and they didn't really like it.
Yeah.
So,
that's okay.
So we gotta go quick. Anyway, so I was in the audience, and then I worked the merch because I opened, and that's what you do. You go out there, and so I'm talking to people and they recognize me from being on stage, but I'm seeing. So it's the old punkers, her old fans had stuck with her through the transition, and then all these kids, because they're all ages.
Right.
So all these kids, and they're trans kids.
Yes.
All of them are out there, and their parents were with them.
Oh.
And it was like the amazing thing. And here I am in my corset and my pasties, and the kids. Are you sure? This used to be really bad. And,
but it's
years ago.
It's really, people are finally, hopefully, being allowed to be who they are.
It was so moving to watch this.
Really
and
cool.
so all of these old fans, the old punkers that were there, they were immediately allies because they're there rocking out with the kids.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Great.
It was the best month of my life.
Well, today happens to be National Grape Pop Day. So there's a little token of a grape pop, but we'd like to get a skeleton in your closet if you haven't.
And so my wife is over there, my spouse.
Very nice.
And here's my skeleton. I have to call attention to that because one of my independent tours that I did a while ago, there was a very pretty androgynous boy at another tiki bar in Bert's Tiki, very enamored with me.
Okay.
And wanted to kiss, and so we ended up making up for a little while.
Oh.
Yeah. So I apologize. That's my skeleton.
Oh.
This just came out.
Come on, it had to be something bad. Exactly.
But the night ended in tears.
Oh.
So.
Oh no. Oh. Well, what's your website, Venus Demars?
Venus Demars.
There you go. And do you believe Mars and women are from Venus? Do you think that's true?
I don't think so. I think
so then
we're
you're from
all,
Earth because
yeah,
isn't Earth in the
we
middle?
have, we have everybody's born with multiple
Exactly.
things. We're all part of this whole mix.
Absolutely.
All of us.
Yeah.
So.
I think it's true. Well, visit us. Push a button, please. Not on love on Ruin Who. That always
Wait a minute,
happens.
that came from his wife.